All right, guys, just want to break into this quick story tonight about a 49-year-old woman who is about to turn 50, lived the single life, didn't get married, ignored the warnings of the 33 secrets in the red pill, and thought she could do the hot girl summer forever. And she was surely mistaken, because now she is full of regret and depression and sadness that she feels it's too late to have children. And you know what? She's right. It is too late for her to have children at this age. And this is why, I mean, how many times do we have to say it on this channel, you know, to these younger women, man, if you want to have kids, you got to do it while you're young, before you hit 30. If you want to settle down, if you want to have, you know, a happy marriage, find the guy and settle down before you turn 30. Because if you wait until after 30, the odds of you actually finding Prince Charming are not good. The odds of you having kids in a proper family structure are not good, right? And if you decide to forego all that and try to be a single mom and have kids on your own and do that creepy, you know, egg, what do they call that? Fertilize your eggs, or what do they call it? Freeze your eggs. Freeze your eggs in a lab. Very creepy, by the way. Very dystopian. If you do something like that and you try to raise this kid on your own, the statistics will eat you alive when that kid grows up to be a terror and a criminal and a drug addict and a dropout and have suicidal thoughts constantly and drive you nuts because you deprived him of having a father, right? And all the statistics show that when you raise kids without a daddy, that is exactly what happens. But anyway, let's break into tonight's story. So this woman's story is entitled, "I'm Almost 50 and Full of Regret That It's Too Late to Have Children." Well, it is. Come on, man. It is. Who has kids at 50? You know, it's super dangerous, not only for the child, but for yourself. You could die. It sounds like a midlife crisis, so visit your GP and focus on what you've achieved, not what you haven't. Says, okay, so yeah, she's writing to this ditzy broad who's like a Dear Abby. Okay, so this woman says, "I fear the emotional wrecking ball of the menopause and want to move on." Yeah, and that's something that is a reality for you women out there. If you wait too long, you're going to go through menopause. You're going to lose your ability to have children, right? Whereas for men, I mean, you know, I think it was like Robert De Niro. I'm not a fan of his anymore, but he just fathered a child. He's like 80-something years old. Just fathered a child at 80-something. Unbelievable, right? But you'll never hear of a woman, you know, giving birth at 80, whatever, how old he is, 82. Okay, the dilemma: I'm a 49-year-old woman. I work hard, I own a home, and I live a fairly good life. Okay, it doesn't matter if you own a home or not. You know, it doesn't matter how much money you have in your account. That is not going to buy you back the best years of your prime, right? It's not going to get you back your SMV. This is why I always tell these girls, right? Like 9 to 5 will always be there, ladies. You know, your education, those degrees, you can always get those later in life. But you know what you can't get later in life? Your eggs back. Because once they dry up, that's it. They're done. She goes on to say, "My problem is that I can't help but feel regretful that I never had children. I can't quite believe this is how my life turned out. When I was younger, I ached for my own child." Well, where did you go wrong, lady? Where did you go wrong? Because if this is her, I mean, she's not even a bad-looking older woman. I'm sure back in the day, she was, you know, at least decently attractive enough to land some dude that would have put a ring on it, would have married her, had the family, had the kids. I mean, she's almost 50. She should be a grandma by now, right? She should be a grandmother. And this is a problem too, is like, yeah, you know, these women are really depriving themselves of, you know, just fulfillment later on in life, right? And that's why so many of these older women statistically are more miserable than they ever have been before, because they don't have family. They don't have structure in their home. All they have is a fat wallet, a home, and a BMW in their driveway. Lou, I succeeded. I became a dude. You know, but now you don't have your eggs. They're all dried up. And you don't have your youth. You don't have your fertility. And you don't have many options. Right? All you have to keep you company is your money. Well, good for you. So she goes on to say, I have a partner currently. We don't live together. He's younger than I am. And okay, she doesn't, okay, so she basically has a boyfriend who doesn't live with her. He's younger than her. So what does this tell you already? This chick is a Chad chaser. It always boils back to that. These women become damaged because they cannot stop Chad chasing. They cannot get enough of the bad boys, right? And I understand when these girls are younger, they're in high school. Sure, you might get get caught up with the bad boys. Those are the guys that get your catch your attention. But you have to mature, right? And you have to mature by the time you hit your 20s. Like, okay, these bad boys are not going to be good for me. I need to find myself a nice guy that I can settle with and build a family with. The bad boy is not going to stick around. So anyway, she's dating a younger man. I mean, that's already a red flag. You're 49. What is he, like 35 or something? It's too late for me to conceive now, and IVF isn't an option as we don't have the money. He says he doesn't care, but he dotes on friends' children's, and I fear that when he's older, he'll feel regretful too. No, he won't. No, he won't, because he could have kids. That guy could just leave you, find another younger woman, or find a younger woman, and have kids. He could be 82 years old, like Robert De Niro style, and still father children if he wanted to that bad. I don't even know why she's worried about him. She's talking as if this guy's going to stick around forever. No, he's a younger man. These relationships between older women and younger men don't work out. When it's the flip side, though, they do tend to work out. Strangely enough, right? When it's an older man with a younger woman, those tend to work and last. Whereas the opposite, older woman, younger man, no, because the dude is usually just, there for the sex. In previous relationships, she goes on to say, I have had 2 abortions. Okay, you had 2 abortions, why? And 2 miscarriages. I'm not sure I ever fully recovered emotionally. I somehow got my life back on track, though I suffered another miscarriage along the way. Those losses left me feeling numb, and I pretend to others who ask that I made positive choices. I feel ashamed, guilty, and cowardly. I want to know how to get through these next few years of life unscathed. I'm too serious. I'm anxious about money, the environment, and everything. The environment. Okay, she sounds woke, so she's worried about like climate change and all that. She's anxious about money. You own your own home. I suppose I am a typical spinster catwoman. Well, yeah. I fear the emotional wrecking ball of the menopause and want to move on and to not think about what could have been, but it's getting worse, not better. So, yeah. And I'm afraid it's just going to get even worse, right? This is why I cannot say this enough. You ditzy broads out there that are listening to these feminists, these mainstream talk shows where these women are telling you to just go out there and date around and party and 40 is the new 20 and 50 is the new 18 and all this. No, it's not, because by the time you hit 30, that's when reality is really going to hit you. It's really going to hit you hard, and you're going to realize you don't have the options that you did once before. And also, you don't have a whole lot of time to have kids, right? I mean, really, after the age of 35, it becomes very dangerous, and that's just a fact. That's a biological fact. It becomes dangerous for you. It becomes dangerous for your kid to have kids at that age. That's why you're supposed to do it when you're young. Right? And that's the way God intended it. That's the way nature intended it. So why would you try to fight that and, chase multiple degrees in college and chase this, like climb the corporate ladder, spend years climbing the corporate ladder so you could get to your C-level executive suite? I mean, the facts are in. I mean, enough time has passed to where we have the statistics on women who chose that path. And the statistics don't lie, man. We've got the most miserable demographic of women, middle-aged women, ever. Right? These women are completely miserable. And I believe the last study I read on this, and you can fact check me on this because this is true, The last study I read, which was pretty recent because I was going to do a video on this, women who do not have children, middle-aged women, women her age basically, who do not have children, are 46%, okay, 46% more likely to suffer from depression, loneliness, anxiety, right, all sorts of mental issues, than women who do have children. So basically 46% of middle-aged single women without children are 46% more likely to be depressed than women who are moms who have children, right? And clearly in a proper family unit. So yeah, I don't know why these women continue to play Russian roulette with these statistics, but they do. And it's hard to feel sorry for them when they do it to themselves, especially especially since the internet has been around now. Well, how long has Google been around? Since the early 2000s at least, right? So almost 25 years now, if not 25 years. And a lot of this information's been out there for a long time. So it's not like they can't Google this stuff, But as always, gentlemen, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video, and I will see you in the next one. So drop those comments below, guys. I'd love to read them, share them with the community. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets signing out. Not even gonna tell you where I am. I'm just signing out. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Go ahead and smash it right now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm, so make sure you're subscribed to my channel as well. Also, hit the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube, and especially whenever I live stream. A lot of you guys complain like, oh, I missed the live stream. Why didn't you tell me? It's like, dude, you gotta hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified like that anytime I live stream, right? So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And for you guys who want to support all of my incredible work I am sharing with you guys, my incredible coaching lessons I'm teaching you guys, all this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill, diamond pill content that I'm sharing with you guys, the best way to support me, best way to show you love me is to jump in my monthly online coaching program, 7 months to mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, the same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students out there are cold approaching and closing every single week. And I kid you not, we are making things happen every single week, no matter what is going on in the world, no matter what new presidential administration is taking over, no matter what new virus is taking over, doesn't matter. We are out there making things happen and living our lives to the absolute fullest and just meeting the best looking women on the planet. I want you to join us. I want you to become one of us. I want you to learn this stuff. And right now, the first month is only $1, right? Still only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me. So take advantage of it. And this is the absolute best way to support my work. So all you need to do to get signed up is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.